Peace and blessings, family. This is Oubria, and I am here with another timeless tarot reading. As I always say, if this reading is for you, it's for you. But if it's not for you, don't try to force it and make it for you, okay? The other thing I want to say is this is my second time recording the beginning of this reading, and that is why the cards are already laid out. When I first turned the camera on, there were no cards out here, and I shuffled and we did everything together, but y'all wasn't here because that video didn't save. Okay, so now the cards are on the table and the second part of the video is recorded, but I have to now go back and do the first part so that you guys can kind of catch up to get where I'm already at. Now, I feel like everything that I just said is an intuitive message, and I'm going to tell you why. Two things. Number one, somebody's cards are already out on the table. Someone has expressed something and now this person has to express it again. That's the first reason why. The second thing is, the first time that I was recording this, when I shuffled these cards, I tried to pull one card for the situation, one card for the obstacle, and one card for the solution. But all of these cards came out together. And so I'm not really even sure what order that they came out in. So I simply I arranged them in the order that you see here, and I am going to treat them that way, with the Lovers being the situation, the Sun being the obstacle, and the Eight of the Cups being the solution, because that's the way that makes the most sense to me. But I am getting that you guys are probably getting messages, or will get messages, or get messages that don't make no fucking sense to you. You don't understand what order to put the words in or the sentiments in. Somebody could be starting in the middle and then going back to the beginning, or starting at the end and then going back to the middle, or whatever. Something is going to be up to you to make sense of it. That could be hella literal and actually be about this actual video. If it is, I apologize. But yes, there's some sort of like hijinks at play. There's some sort of divine timing at play. I'm getting that something is going to happen exactly the way that it's supposed to, the way that it was supposed to, or something is going to be conveyed the way that it was meant to, but that it's not going to make any sense. That is another thing that I had said in the initial reading, was that you could be in the middle of a relationship or a love story, or even a job story or a family story. You're in the middle of some sort of storyline in your life where other people may think that it doesn't make sense, or that certain things happen before they should have, or that something happened out of order, or that something was out of order. But I'm getting it wasn't out of order. It happened the way that, and that could be not even like out of order, like out of chronological order, but that could also be in terms of someone's attitude about something. Somebody could feel like, you know what, that shit was out of order. In any case, someone may feel that way, but it doesn't make it true. I feel like someone could be offended about something, but it doesn't make their offense the correct way to view the situation. I feel like however something is happening, however something is coming across, in whatever way it's coming across, is the way that it's meant to happen. Whew. That was a lot. So something could also just be coming out in a jumble, like very quickly. Like for a while, there could be absolutely nothing, and then all of a sudden there's like back and forth communication, or someone is just like really expressing themselves or spilling their guts, or like word vomit. That's what I'm getting. Yes. Now, before I pull the three cards with the situation, the obstacle, and the solution, the first thing that I do is pull an oracle card, which I did from this deck. And this is the oracle card that we got. It is this card. It says Revelations. Okay, when I pulled this card the first time, and I'm getting that's something too, somebody could want to continually refer to the first time something happened, and the first time around. If that's the case, I'm getting an intuitive message right now that it doesn't matter what happened before. The first time around doesn't matter. Something is a completely new beginning and a new start. That actually correlates with what I was going to say about this Revelations card, because I feel like somebody is realizing that. We have the Fool card at the bottom of the deck. So somebody is headed, or did head in the past. Someone headed in a new journey, in a new direction. And I feel like the reason why they did was because somebody felt like some situation was too difficult. So this person, instead of Like, I feel like someone wanted something to be easy. Someone expected something to be easy. And when something was not automatically easy the first time, someone said, you know what, this is too hard. This is too complicated. This is too much. And they walked away and they went on an entire journey. They lived an entire cycle of life. This could be 8 years or 8 months or 18 months, something like that. Whatever it is, somebody went on a cycle, and what they determined on that cycle was that whatever they found was not as pleasing to them as what they left, but what they left required more work and effort that this person was interested in putting in that first time around. But now this person is coming to the revelation that the effort that they put in just to walk away from this situation and stay gone from this situation and live out this life cycle where things were easier but not necessarily as satisfying. They're feeling like doing that was just as much work as it would have been, or if not more, than it would have been to just stay and build this situation with a strong foundation and put in the work that was required. This could have to do with job or romance, because you could be feeling like, you know, professionally or maybe in friendships in some sort of way that you took the easy way out, that you said, you know what, I just don't want things to be this hard. This shit is too hard. I'm not about to do this. But somebody is like coming back around to where they started and kind of having the realization of how far they would have gotten if they had just continued to put in the work the first time. They didn't do that. And so now this person is coming back around. Could be romantic, could be not, but yeah, something or someone is coming back around. But yeah, that's the situation. I feel like the situation is also that there is some sort of obstacle here. There's some sort of obstacle keeping these two people from coming together. And just looking at this lover's energy, it's like, you see the way, I don't know if you can see this that closely, but you see the way her eyes are closed, like she's kind of daydreaming, and you see the way that he's staring at her body. There's like a lot of lust in this energy. I'm not saying that it's not love. That could be part of what somebody is also realizing. Like, somebody could have felt like because there was so much passion and lust in this situation, they could have felt like there's no way that is love. Or maybe somebody wanted love to be more pure than that. Maybe somebody shows their body or like wears revealing clothing or is comfortable with other people looking at them. Maybe somebody is vulnerable. Maybe they're comfortable being exposed, or they're just comfortable in their own skin. And this could incite lust in some kind of way. Something about the way somebody poses or moves or just looks in their clothes or something like that. I feel like it's confusing to someone who just wants to experience like a more pure love. So, okay, again, let's take this aside from love situations. Say if this is about work or about a friendship, it's just like somebody could have the vibe that like, man, everybody wants that job. Everybody wants that position. Everybody wants to be this person's friend. There's no way that this person actually really likes me. Or there's no way that this job actually really wants to hire me because everybody wants to work there. So somebody could just be having like a crisis of self-esteem where they really want... See, this Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And now I'm starting to understand what this Five of Pentacles is suggesting. There's somebody who has like experienced some sort of success in the past by going about things the easy way. And that doesn't just have to go for love. In fact, it probably doesn't. There's someone, and what I mean by that is getting things the easy way. Somebody could only go out for opportunities that they feel like nobody else wants, because this is a person who is not comfortable with competition. This is a person who is not comfortable with having to prove themselves, with having to show off, having to show themselves or show, you know, what they can do. This is somebody who's not comfortable being vulnerable, not comfortable looking silly or looking stupid. Like, this is somebody who really feels like if they have to do things in front of people, They just feel like they won't be that good, or they feel like if people have had like a lot of experience with enjoying a certain person or place or thing, this person then feels like, well, then they wouldn't enjoy me. I don't know. It's a weird energy, but somebody feels like, I just heard nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I think I'll go eat some worms. This is somebody who is not used to being preferred, but it's not because there are not things about this person that is preferable. It's just because this person is not comfortable expressing the things about them that are special and unique. This is a person who is more comfortable with blending in and being a wallflower and kind of just falling into the background and not standing out, and just really relying on the strength of the collective and of other people to kind of carry them through. But I feel like this person thought that that was the easy way. Just blend in, don't make a fuss, don't make a mess. Like the people who like you. You know, they didn't like really try to go out for certain things, or this could be auditions. Maybe somebody didn't feel comfortable auditioning for certain things. They didn't feel comfortable competing because they always felt like if there's, I can't stress this enough, this person seriously feels like if there's any sort of competition, that obviously they won't be chosen. I don't know why this person has this feeling, but the feeling has less to do with the truth and more to do with something that they have been taught in their past. That could be what this revelation is. This person could finally be realizing that the things that they think about themselves is really coming from all these other like vague heads and thought forms that live inside of their mindset. So somebody is realizing that it has really been their mindset that has been controlling their experiences and not the experiences themselves. Okay. Somebody is really, so this could be an explanation as to why this fool walked away. So why this person felt like it was just better or easier to explore life or options elsewhere. Because it's kind of like if you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. This person could not stand the heat. They can't cook. This could literally be somebody too who doesn't cook or can't cook. That's an aside. But yeah, this person could not do something. They couldn't cook. They could not stand the heat. So they got out of the kitchen. If we're going to use a cooking metaphor, this is somebody who was like, well, I'm just going to find me a bitch that like to eat subs because I can't cook. But then they found out that all the people that like subs, this person does not prefer. This person actually would rather learn how to cook to get the one person who only likes cooked food, as opposed to experimenting with all these other people in the world that only like subs. This person, I feel like, is realizing, it's almost like in their preferences, this person has realized how unique they are, which is a blessing, because someone has like learned a lot about themselves in this journey that they have taken. And so I feel like now someone is coming back to the situation, whether it's friendship, whether it's work, whether it's career, whether it's love, someone is coming back to a situation, having a revelation and understanding what it is that they really like and what it is that they really want. And so now, So now, just like how Spider-Man jumped off the thing, this person got to jump off and they got to go and find what they want. There's maturity here. There's like well, or this is the advice actually. So because we don't just go from the Sun to the Eight of Cups instantly. I feel like the need for maturity is what this revelation is. Somebody is just really realizing that they need to grow up, or realizing how much they need to grow up in order to move towards the next level of life that they are seeking. There's also someone who I think has tried to go back into situations that no longer suit them. It's kind of like going to visit your old grammar school, you know, your old primary school after you graduate from college, and like wanting to show your primary school teachers that you're a college graduate now. Baby, when I tell you they don't work there no more, they gone, everybody gone. This is somebody realizing that if they try to have some sort of an old glory or a resurgence of their old glory, that the people who put this person on a pedestal or appreciated this person at that time, those people are gone. Those energies are gone. It's a renewal now. So this could be, we put this in a job perspective. We'll say this could be somebody who maybe was at the top of their game in, you know, maybe 20 years ago, but then they had kids. And so going back into the workforce is kind of like the successes that you had before you left the workforce will no longer sustain whatever it is you expect going forward. Like, you're going to have to prove yourself again. You're going to have to compete with people who are younger than you, who are more current in their understanding of what audiences expect at this time. It's that thing of like, somebody just has to throw their hat in the ring. Like, somebody is realizing, like, if I want this, if I want to compete at this level, if whether it's romantic or not, somebody is realizing like what they need to do in order to compete, in order to even be considered. That's the word I'm looking for. Somebody is realizing what they need to do in order to even be considered, in order to even be looked at with this Sun card. And then they're realizing that what they need to do really is grow up a bit, is that their ideas of how things should be. And this person has so, well, you know, because don't forget, this is 10 of Swords energy. This person has so many ideas about what they should do, where they should go, how things should be. And I feel like those ideas could be stopping someone from actually moving and actually getting out there. And the main thing that is stopping this person from really getting out there is the fact that they think that none of their ideas are good enough. But it's because they haven't actually gotten out there to try to compete. So there's like this self-defeating behavior. I feel like somebody has great ideas, but for some reason in their head, they've determined that they're a failure or that none of this shit is going to work before they even begin. So that's a journey too that this person is going to have to embark on. Just the journey of not being so self-defeating, of like getting grounded and just taking the first step, regardless of what in your head is telling you it's not going to work. So I feel like it's almost like the way to do this is to lean into your own ignorance, but like not in a mean way. Instead of telling yourself this isn't going to work, just go a step further about what you don't know and say, you don't know that. You don't know that this isn't going to work. You don't know what's going to happen until you actually try. So this is something I feel like that, you know, that someone needs to start reminding themselves, that instead of being stuck on what could happen that you don't want to happen, remind yourself that you don't know, because none of it has happened yet. And everything that you're thinking about is just in your head. You got to get out of your head. You got to get your feet on the ground and just start taking these steps. And then I feel like you will see that things just kind of unfold the way that they're meant to, and that they don't have to be perfect. Okay. So yeah, I feel like this whole thing is just maybe somebody's thought process, something that somebody's kind of trying to work through so that they can begin to take those steps to really achieve the life or the job or the relationship or whatever it is, the success that they truly desire. All right. Gonna get some Mama Oracle on it. See what Mama got to say about all this. What? What is this? What is this, y'all? If he was your man, he would have let her know. At the bottom of the deck, Mama didn't raise no fool. Okay. Look. If he was your man, he would have let her know. So, look. So whatever this energy is, it goes both ways. Somebody needs to use their common sense. And I feel like that is part of these revelations as well. Okay. If he was your man, he would have let her know. What that means is, if something is for you, you cannot go around claiming that thing if that thing does not also claim you. So, you know, since this is coming out like a romantic relationship, let's just go in terms of a romantic relationship. Okay. This is the equivalent to you being with somebody and then somebody tries to get with your person and your person entertains them. And then you check the person who tried to get with your person instead of your person. Like, you know, people say you check the hoe. Like, you don't check the nigga. You're supposed to check the hoe. Like, if she's your person, then she's supposed to be the one to tell people, no, I'm with somebody. No, I'm seeing somebody. No, I can't take your number. But if she entertains it and is like, yeah, I mean, I got a man at home, but like, give me your number. Like, that's cool. Then her man at home cannot then go to the dude because the dude is just playing his position. Now, this does not have to work for, this does just not have to be romantic, although it is seeming very romantic. It is seeming very messy. I don't even know what to say about that. I feel like somebody is kind of maybe overthinking like maybe someone wants to confront someone else and be like, I found this information about you. I found out what you were doing. I found out who you've been talking to. I found out, right? And so, but this person maybe wants to be upset with the guy, but their anger is misdirected because, and I don't know why I'm making this in terms of, because the card says if he was your man, he would have let her know. So actually the situation could also be flipped from what I'm saying, whereas, oh my God, this is such a tongue twister. Yeah, something is messy as fuck and it's complicated and it's convoluted and I feel like it involves a lot of people and somebody is finally starting to see like, oh, this shit is messy. I don't even want to deal with this. And somebody could have really thought like, do I want to deal with this? Do I not want to deal with this? The weird thing is, though, I see this person actually coming back to deal with it. Like, that's what the reading was saying, was like, whatever this messy ass situation is, somebody left it alone and then realized they don't want to leave it alone. They realize they can't actually find anything better. They realize they don't actually want life to be easy and simple because it's not as rewarding. So whatever this messy shit is, for someone, it's rewarding, though. Like, that they like it. They like it like that. And I'm getting like, if there has been a revelation, like we have the revelations card, we have the sun card. If someone is realizing that, oh, actually this person likes drama. Actually, this person likes this messy shit. Like, I feel like someone is realizing that there's no point in getting mad, but that they do just need to walk away. Because you shouldn't have to argue for loyalty. You shouldn't have to argue for somebody to not entertain other people. And I don't mean entertain like, are you entertained? I mean entertain like, yeah, I'll talk to them. Yeah, I'll message them. Yeah, I'll get their number. Yeah, you know, all that stuff. It's like someone's realizing like, no, he likes it. This actually reminds me of this Reddit story that I read the other day, where this woman was just saying that like there's this single woman who moved in next door, and the single woman's husband she's not single, she's married, but her husband is deployed. So she's single for now, I guess. And so she smokes cigarettes. And so this wife is saying, my husband rarely smokes cigars. He rarely smokes. But now every time I come home, he's standing in the driveway smoking and talking with this woman. And this woman said she came home from work and she was like lugging the kids out of the car, lugging the groceries out of the car, and her husband's just standing there still smoking with this woman and not even moving to help. So the woman says, okay, fine, I'll do it myself. And then that's when they kind of jumped in the motion, and then the husband came over and started trying to help her. And so she's trying to figure out, like, is she a bitch for not liking the neighbor? And it's like, no. It's cool if you don't like the neighbor. That's on you. But what you need to do is check your man. And furthermore, what you need to do is observe the fact that you even have to check him. Because why is he doing that shit in the first place? Like, if you have to tell somebody how to be loyal to you, if you have to tell somebody what not to do in terms of, and this could be anything. This could be a job where, like, you're looking for a new job online, and then you see the job that you're still in has your job posted. And it's like, damn, was y'all gonna fire me? Like, you can get upset with the job, or you can get upset with the people apply and be like, oh, I'm so mad that they were gonna apply for my job. But it's like, no, what you really need to do is peep game and peep the fact that these motherfuckers weren't loyal to you in the first place. So that's really the energy that I'm getting, is like somebody is recognizing that someone was never really loyal to them. And I think they're tired of just trying to have to force this loyalty or force this honor, force this respect that this person feels like they deserve just by the status of whatever the relationship is. Because I feel like somebody is not getting the honor or the respect or the loyalty that they actually deserve. And they're coming to that revelation. They're coming to that realization. So somebody literally probably feels like a fool. Somebody feels like they went through a whole life with somebody, or they went through a whole, like, all these cycles and shifts and all this rigmarole. I feel like somebody gave somebody grace. They forgave somebody. They were caring with someone. They were loving with someone. And it's like, no matter how much they do that, it just still comes back to the fact that this person is never going to reciprocate that. This person is, somebody is selfish, and somebody is always just going to go after what they want. But the weird part is, I feel like what this person wants is now this is getting deep now. This is getting psychological, because what this person wants is situations that kind of low-key treat them like shit. Like this person with this 8 of Cups, they like to chase. They like to run up behind people. They like to, they like to have to work for it. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. So anyone who loves someone too easily, is too sweet, too giving, too loyal, too gentle, too perfect, too nice. It's even like a job. If your job is so easy, it's giving somebody wants a challenge. So this could also be, so there's two different energies here. If there's somebody who went away from somebody else, and now they're coming back because they realized they wanted something easier. Now they're coming back to this person because actually they don't like easier things. Actually, they want a challenge. That's one storyline. The other storyline is there is someone who is realizing that no matter how sweet, nice, caring, loving, and loyal they are to the person that they're with, or to the job that they're in, or to, whatever their patterns are, whatever it is that they pour themselves into, no matter how loving and loyal they are to that thing wants somebody that's more mean, or more picky, or more bitchy, or more critical. They want a situation that they have to work for. They want a challenge. So yeah, there's two different realizations happening here with the revelations. It could be related, it could be not. These could be two people in the same relationship, like, and one person is, they're each having revelations about the other. Like one person is like, no matter how nice I am, no matter how good I am to you, you're just gonna want something else. You want a challenge. And then somebody else is realizing it's a lot of easy stuff in this world, but it's not necessarily worth it. And now I want to go back to this thing that I feel like was worth it, and this thing that challenged me. So there's growth here in both storylines. Like I said before, somebody does need to grow up. I feel like there's someone's having a realization. This is the type of shit that could give you gray hairs, to be honest, because it's that type of realization that immediately ages you. Immediately, like someone, like the wool is coming off of someone's eyes. Someone is seeing something for how it really is, and it's making them want to walk away from this. Somebody's like, oh hell no, this is not what I'm about to deal with. I'm not dealing with this. So yeah, there's growth on either side. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna leave it there. Hope the reading resonated with you. If it did not, I hope you were at least entertained. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And please also give this video a thumbs up. And I will talk to you next time. Peace.